Do you have kids that are going away to college this year? Well, stick around. I'm about to go through the 4 things that I think are very important to make sure that you have in place before your kids leave. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Krista Hermance and I am the estate planning mom. Our firm, Hermance Law, focuses on helping parents with minor children make sure that they have plans in place to protect their family. Make sure to click that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified every Thursday when new videos are released. In the notes for this video, you will find a checklist for parents on kids going away to college, because I think it is very important to make sure that parents understand all of the things that are involved. And I made a checklist that makes it super easy for you to go through it and see what you can do to put a plan in place for your kids leaving for school. Today I'm going to share with you the 4 things that I think are super important for parents when they have kids that are going away to school from an estate planning perspective. So the first one is the FERPA Release, also known as the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. And what this is meant to do is protect your college kids' privacy. So if you contact your school or look on your school's website to see if they have a release that your child will sign that will allow you as the parent to be able to get information from the school as to what's going on with your child while they're in school. Okay, number 2. A HIPAA authorization. So a HIPAA authorization, essentially, it's a document that allows your child to sign that gives you the ability to talk to doctors, get medical records, find out information to know exactly what's going on with your child. If they weren't able to communicate that, they would want you to be able to talk to the doctors and get information. So if something were to happen and your child was away at school, not having this document, the doctors might not actually release any information to you. Even though your child is your child, if they're over the age of 18, you no longer have the ability to make these decisions for them or get information on them because they are an adult. Okay, the next document is a financial power of attorney. So this is a document that your child can sign, giving you the ability to be an agent for them. And this would allow you to pay bills, go to the bank, do any type of financial transactions that you may help them with or assist them with when they were unable to do so if they were away at college. So I found this to be a very great tool for parents to be able to keep up that support for their kids. Okay, the last one is a advanced healthcare directive. Some people know this as a power of attorney for healthcare decisions. And this is essentially very similar to the financial power of attorney, but for the healthcare one, it allows your child to name you as an agent to make healthcare decisions on their behalf. Because remember, once they turn 18, you no longer have the ability to make these decisions for them. So it's important that by having a document that identifies you as an agent, if they were unable to communicate to doctors or nurses that they want you to be involved and to be able to make these decisions, you wouldn't be able to do so without some type of written consent. And remember, these documents are put in place, they're signed so that if something ever happened, you are able to step in, get information, make decisions. And without having these documents, it's possible that you may actually have to go to court to be able to get information, to be able to get, to be a conservator or guardian for your child. Even though they are your child, they're still an adult. That's why it's so important for people to understand that once their child turns 18, they lose the ability to make these decisions. And that's why having these documents, especially when the kids are going away to school, makes it so much easier for you to be able to have a plan in place and have all of these documents to know exactly what to do in these types of situations. In addition, I do have that free printable that I mentioned. So it's a parent's checklist for your kids going away to school. So make sure to click the link below to download that. And please share it with anybody that you know that has kids that are going away to school. I think it has a lot of really useful information. I look at it and I think about all of the things that my parents didn't have when I went away to school. And I was like, oh yeah, that probably would have been really helpful for my parents to have. So make sure to download that freebie below. And thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.